Welcome back to the Carolina Beat. I'm your host, Christina Dees. This episode, we're here to help you rediscover life without neuropathy, and my guests, Dr. Russ and case manager Stacy Pinkham with the Fixed Chiropractic are here to talk more. Dr. Russ, let's start with you. Why are you here talking about neuropathy?
So both my grandfathers suffered with neuropathy. They were told over and over nothing could be done. My one grandfather dealt with it because of chemotherapy, drugs having a reaction in his body. My other grandfather, he had diabetes and ultimately died as a complication with neuropathy. And there are things that can be done. There's a lot of people suffering needlessly.
So this sounds pretty common. What is neuropathy?
So neuropathy is something where you have, it's actually peripheral neuropathy. So your periphery, if I were to put my hands out like this, in my peripheral vision, I can see the tips of my fingers moving. So you have nerves that go to all different parts of your body, and you're supposed to have proper blood supply to your nerves. So if you are lacking proper blood supply, oxygen, or nutrients to the nerves in your tips of your fingers or down into your feet long enough, the nerves will begin to go dormant and die, and you'll experience a whole lot of different types of really uncomfortable symptoms.
Okay, great. Stacy, speaking of symptoms, what types of symptoms do people with neuropathy usually have?
People coming in are telling us that they have burning, tingling, numbness, pain, loss of balance, lack of sleep.
Okay, and how does neuropathy affect their quality of life? I can imagine suffering.
Absolutely. They're also telling us lack of independence. They are not able to drive anymore. They can't feel the gas pedal, the brake. They can't sleep at night. They're worried about falling from lack of balance in public and getting injured, getting embarrassed.
Yeah, those are all serious things. Dr. Russ, what kind of exam do you do for neuropathy?
So we do a 24-point neurological exam where what we're looking at is first and foremost to see if the person actually has neuropathy. Sometimes we have people come in, they think they have it, they don't. We check, you have 9 different types of nerve fibers that go to your organ systems, nerve fibers that go to control balance and muscle strength. There's nerve fibers that control whether you're having burning, tingling, numbness, cold, things like that. And there's nerve fibers that control pain. So we look at all those. We do a thermal imaging test to get an idea of what's going on with blood flow. And we also do a non-invasive nerve conduction study.
So neuropathy is very common. It affects a lot of people. What is the treatment like?
So there's treatment both in the office and out of the office. Matter of fact, 90% of the treatment is actually done at home. We use a series of very cutting-edge technology, and that technology is designed to help the body generate stem cells, grow new tissue, also designed to increase blood vessel growth. So in neuropathy, we're losing blood vessels, so we got to get those blood vessels back. And the main focus is getting more blood, more nutrients, more oxygen back to those nerves, so those nerves can actually begin to regenerate and repair.
And that treatment, I assume, is non-invasive and doesn't hurt?
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely.
And so with that treatment, what types of results do you expect?
So, obviously there's only one person that can fix everything, and I'm not him. So we're looking somewhere between 30 and 85% improvement happens with 90% of the patients that we see. Now, someone has to qualify for this treatment, which is why it's important that we go through a proper exam for that. But again, 30 to 85% improvement in symptoms with 90% of the people we work with.
Okay, so what would you say to someone right now that might be suffering from neuropathy?
Well, I would tell them that, you're probably been told many times that nothing can be done, and we're finding that nothing can be further than the truth.